All right, y'all. Welcome to the Longer Than a Decade podcast. I'm your host, Martin. My dog Charles beside me. We go back like years. You know what I'm saying? Years. So, shit, y'all already know me from the music. I ain't really gotta say too much else. You feel me? But if you don't know me, all my music is found on all platforms. Martin Dunn Music on YouTube. Martin Dunn on every other platform. So, give y'all some history real quick. I go back to like 2016 with my dog Charles right now.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
he linked up in the call center in that little corner.
You know what
and
I'm
the
saying?
nigga was trying to, make music. Peeped it. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking past to the cafeteria or some shit. I hear a nigga singing in the corner. I'm like, who the fuck is singing in the corner right now?
You know what I'm saying?
So boom, I walk up. I'm like, yo, bro, that shit sound good, blah, 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 blah. And we kind of like chopped it up from there, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, beautiful friendship, blossomed after that. So, of course, I was going to make him the guest on this podcast today.
And I appreciate you, but why?
So, introduction, my nigga. Go ahead.
What's good, y'all? Charles Jr. here, you know what I'm saying? From Dawg. Kind of that fucks with proud, though, you dig? So if you want to follow me on social media, that's at Charles Jr. _2, all social platforms. And if you're looking for studio time, I'm definitely the one to talk to. I'm going to get you just right. JR Studios.
Yes, sir. Make sure you follow my dog, too. Nigga been recording niggas for a little minute now. So, we're going to get into this topic. Gaining and maintaining.
Yeah, see, that's why I saved it for the intro. Since the topic, we talking about gaining and maintaining. All that's about to be said, so I want to give it away right in the intro.
Word. So, see, gaining and maintaining is a beautiful topic, though.
Yes, sir.
Because it's just straight positivity.
Mm-hmm.
Feel what I'm saying? So, congratulations on anybody who is striving and has done what they said they was going to do after quarantine, during quarantine, everything. See, when quarantine started, you got to make sure, like, you pick up a skill.
Facts. Work with your hands.
And that's gaining and maintaining. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, for me, it's different, man, because I go back to, like, I've been working my ass off, bro, you feel me? Not even just that, for example, like music. Like, when I first started out, I had no clue that I would be fucking getting played in Scotland, New York, Boston, having a bunch of, people know my words and know, because I started making music for myself.
Yeah.
So to see where I was to where I'm at right now, it's a
beautiful thing, ain't it?
It's different, man. It's different.
It's gaining and maintaining.
So, where you at right now, you know what I'm saying? I remember when you told me you was about to start recording niggas and shit.
You feel me?
I remember that.
That was a big shit right there, because I was just in the bedroom with it thinking like, man, if I can really put my sights and focus on this shit, I really think I could turn this bitch around, turn this bitch into a solid business, man. So shit, I just had to think like, yo, what's the way? First step, what's the way for me to truly let niggas know I'm serious about this and really bring in clientele? First thing was get business cards.
For sure.
That was the first thing. So anybody who's trying to start up a business or get something jumping, I say get a business card.
Hey, and look, anybody who's trying to start their own studio and trying to, like, get to a point in their career where you feel like you can really be the biggest artist. Bruh, my setup only cost me like $2,000 and I record off GarageBand, bruh. See, when you do rough drafts, you always gonna get better. You can't not just, you know what I'm saying? You'll always get better. So that's a definition of gaining and maintaining too. But, for example, bruh, you know how long it's been taking me to get the fuck out my pop's house. You know what I'm saying?
Be like that sometimes.
Different factors come into play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Different things happen, but at the same time, you never lose focus.
That's facts. Can't lose focus.
You can't lose focus.
Can't lose focus.
You know what I'm saying? It may dwindle a little bit, but you always got to come back to that focus.
Mm-hmm.
So
focus and consistency. I feel it's a lot of people could have snapped harder than I did, but they had the focus I had. They had that drive.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a difference maker right there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta stay focused, gotta stay consistent.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And those who don't know, man, my dog Charles can actually really sing. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, this nigga can Usher some shit.
Oh yeah,
for
I be
real.
telling you, yeah. That's how I started this whole shit. Just singing. I couldn't record myself though. Like couldn't go to a studio because nigga ain't had no cash as a jit. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna buy me a little microphone. It was a little cheap ass, probably $10 microphone from Walmart. I just stuck that bitch in my computer and just figured that bitch out day by day, day by day. I wasn't even copy and pasting my hooks. I was just singing everything straight through.
For sure. That sound like me. So let me tell you, you know, how I popped a blood vessel in my vocal cord. That time I met you,
That sound difficult.
probably like 3 weeks after that, that shit happened. We was at Sitel back then. Jesus.
Sitel did it for me too. That was the reason we wanted for Sitel. Man, them licks them niggas was hitting. I want to be in this spot, boy.
Remember that time they was looking at LeBron James social or some shit like that? Remember that time? And they got walked out?
No.
Shit, that shit was crazy. Yo, that was a chapter, man. That was a chapter. Like, why would you even try that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get that.
Nah.
What are you doing, bro?
I remember a girl trying to look up Beyonce and shit.
I remember that too. Walked out.
They walked out.
Walked out. He walked the ass out. That was a chapter though, bro. But yeah, I popped a blood vessel in my vocal cord at that time. And I didn't even feel it, bro. It was just something that just happened. Like, I was playing the game, talking shit. I thought it was my karma for talking shit, because I was winning. There was no reason for me to continue.
You was talking big shit.
So then, boom, my voice gone. I mean, I would still talk, but I thought it was a raspy voice. You know, I'm sitting here drinking tea and shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's the level of gone? Help the viewers understand.
I mean, I sounded like if I was punched in the fucking throat. I was like, hey guys, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So boom, I remember I called Nate one time. Nate was like worried. Nate was like, what the fuck is wrong with your voice, nigga? You can't, can you record? All this other shit. And I waited, you know, I thought I was like a raspy voice. I'm living life like I'm supposed to, bro. Then boom.
That's cool as Nate sitting over here.
Yeah.
Shout out Nate.
Shout out Nate.
That.
You know what I'm saying? So I fucking what happened? I came in for, you know, my work day. And I'm on the phone. Customers are like, yo, bro, we can't hear you. Talk up. I'm trying to talk up. You know, usually you got a raspy voice. You can at least talk up a little bit. I couldn't do shit. So now I told my manager, I was like, yo, I might have to leave. High key. So I leave and I go to the doctor. No, I go to urgent care first. First of all, if you know urgent care, they just want to give you antibiotics for everything.
And a bill. Don't forget a bill.
You know what I'm saying? And a bill.
Don't get that.
They gonna give you antibiotics for everything, nigga. When you break your leg, here's some antibiotics. So boom, I actually leave the urgent care kind of disappointed. I had insurance, so it was like $25 for the visit. And I go on Google after calling my mom, and my mom was kind of worried. She like, yo, I think you might need to go see a specialist. So I go see a specialist, and I'm in that bitch waiting for like an hour, bro. I'm upset because I'm like, bro, I want to go back to work. I'm missing out on my money. So I then go to the back where the guy comes in. I mean, I'm in one of those fucking chairs, those little hover chairs that you kind of like put like you're sitting back. And it's almost like I'm in the future type shit. So then the nigga comes in and he like, what's up, man? Blah, 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 blah. And we start chopping it up. I'm telling him, yeah, I'm a rapper and all this other shit. He's like, oh, where can I find your stuff? Played him a couple stuff. Dude had to be like 70 years old. So him asking me about like my music, I was like, this is an honor. So boom. He leaves. He comes back with a camera, like a little, it was like a rubber and like camera, the ones you kind of like stick in your body to see through your body and shit. So I think it's what surgeons use and shit. So he stuck the camera all the way up my nose.
He put it in your nose?
Yeah, because I guess you couldn't see the back of my throat if he just did that. So to do that, he had to dangle it so he could see. Okay. So he stuck it all the way in my nose, nigga. I felt that shit in my brain, nigga. I thought that was a COVID test, nigga. Damn. So shit, he saw it. And then the nigga immediately took it out. He was like, okay, I see what's going on. You popped your blood vessel and you got a hemorrhage hanging off of it. My face immediately was like, am I okay, nigga? Like, what are you talking? I don't know what the fuck a hemorrhage is. So he's like, no, you're good, you're good. I swear to God, he gave me these pills, or he gave me a subscription to pick up the pills. I believe it was at Walgreens. So I picked the pills up and I'm like, the fuck? This shit look like birth control, nigga. What the hell? So I was skeptical at first, but I started taking them. My voice started to come back. My voice started to heal. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, to this day, I don't know what the fuck caused it. I don't know.
You say you was on the game, right? Cursing out. If you was online, you say you was online. That probably what caused that, but screaming and shouting.
No. It had to be me trying to practice singing.
Yeah.
And I stretched my vocal cords out too much.
I know I knocked my voice out of commission for a whole year. No high notes. I was done for a whole year solid.
Yeah.
After just yelling. I think I was arguing with my peoples or some shit one day.
It felt like that though. Like for a whole year I couldn't record. So when I got the chance to record, I decided to make Overly Dedicated 2 because the first one was so damn successful. You know what I'm saying? I gained like 15,000 plays to this day, still going.
That's fine.
So I'm like, all right, bet I can really do this shit. I do Overly Dedicated 2, and bruh, like it just didn't hit like the same way. To other people it did, but like I knew I could be better, bruh. Like to this day, bro, I always tell Jail like I didn't deliver on that, bruh. I really didn't deliver on that. So I knew when I did Overly Dedicated 3, that shit was gonna be hard. And that shit was hard. I put my all into it. I think 2017 is probably the best day of my life, bro. Like that's really when I gained everything that I wanted to gain. You know, along the way, of course, you know, different factors play into it. How you would lose what you maintain, but you always got to come back and regain focus. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think 2017 definitely was the best year of my life, bro. I ain't gonna cap. So, I mean, with that being said, dog, I mean, shit. What year did you feel like you gained the most? Like,
oh shit. What year was that we at Sitel? I would say that would be one of the years I had to gain the most because that's when I went through. When I was growing my hair, so my spiritual antennas, I was coming into my spirituality. That was big for me. And then I was coming into the realization, like, oh shit, like I got this idea that low key may work. Like, motherfuckers really fuck with me, and I'm in my bedroom with this bit. A lot of people's coming in saying it's the vibes. You know what I'm saying? The vibes and the work.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, if I could figure out a way to put all this together, put this shit in an official spot, I think I could really make something happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when Sitel pretty much, when that shit closed down, that shit gave me the window of opportunity. I just jumped through that bitch, feet first, head first, actually. That
gets crazy to me because I still remember when I met you and you were telling me about this shit. You're like, yo, you gotta come through, dog. I know you still telling me I gotta come through.
Go pull up.
But yeah, I just remember that vividly, dog. Like,
and that's why I said that. Yeah, I never lost focus on that. And a lot of times I would say I didn't have even necessarily. I had a plan B, but my plan B was also my music. Well, plan B was the studio. My plan A was the singing shit and the music and all that. So it kind of worked hand in hand. But I necessarily didn't have like an outside plan B because it just distracted me from plan A. Like if I'm focused on doing some other shit, I ain't taking this part seriously and I could be taken from it. Produced by So I just kept focused on I want this studio shit. Then when that opportunity came, jumped through that bit.
Exactly. I mean, bro, at the end of the day, we both kind of like came from a lot of shit. I know you came from a lot of shit.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Probably like way more than me. But at the same time, like you never lost focus. You know what I'm saying? And all I could do is thank God every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own place.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I finally got a real one. You know what I'm saying?
You tell him, but boy, I'm gonna dap you up. Go damn.
You know what I'm saying? I got nothing more to say but to thank God, bro. Like just blessings, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like after a certain incident, I just gained like
that's how I feel.
Everything. Like I don't know. It's just God, the universe. God shows you just what could happen when you just put good energy into the world. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my nigga John. You know, he taught me that. Like he was like, oh, bro, like he lived this philosophy of like doing good things for people. I remember one day we was like walking from Home Depot. He's helping me like do some shit for my room one day, and he gave a homeless person like $50. I got in the car with him, like looking at him like, bro, like you kind of tripping, bro. Like we kind of needed that for what we was trying to do. He was like, nah, bro. Even though that was our last one, bro, we'll make it back because we can make it back. We don't know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what he's going through. And you know, he said this thing about homeless people using money for like drugs and all this other shit. You got to get that out your brain, bro. Some people really do be going through shit. And after that, bro, I realized, yo, like, this is his way of living, bro. Like, when he passed away, it impacted me so hard, because it's like he gains so much respect from a lot of people. And for me, I used to look up to him, bro, you feel me? And just, bro, like, it's crazy, bro. And since then, I was like, I'm gonna just hold up his legacy, bro.
And keep that positive energy and good vibes, man.
For sure.
Always try to move with positivity, light, good vibes, good energy, man.
For sure.
My mom told me, you never know what somebody's going through. You can either be the person to get somebody over the hump, or you could be the person to make somebody jump over the hill. So which person you want to be. So I always wanted to be that dude that's going to come in the room and put smiles on everybody's faces. And if you got a bad vibe, a bad energy, that's cool. I ain't gonna let it kill my energy. It takes two to tango.
Exactly. So fuck what anybody got to say about you, bro. If you got like a dream, or you got any goals that you trying to pursue, bro, like, all you gotta do is, when you gain that shit, you gotta maintain it. But you gotta have a plan. You can't just jump into this shit. Motherfuckers be thinking like, I just decided to rap and I wanted, bro. I really started rapping at 2013, bro. And I took 2 years to try to get better before I put out anything. And I decided 2015, cool. I guess I'm gonna just, this is the time. Like, I think this is it. So I don't feel like 22 at Midnight was, you know, Project Jules. But I think as a starter project for people to listen to and really psychoanalyze and listen to what I'm saying, they seen the potential was there, bro. A lot of people who listen to that and go back, they seen the potential. And what I think that I learned from 22 at Midnight and then going forward with all the other projects is that I had to like maintain like who I am and my identity as an artist.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's easy to lose yourself in this shit.
Yeah, like 1,000%. Easy shit. So, you know, like when I did Project Jules and I did 12, that's all what was that? 12 tracks? I think I had just left, Sitel closed down. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, I kept communication with like a bunch of people. Some people I worked out with at Sitel and shit. But I don't think I was really the artist. Like, I don't feel like I truly became Martin Dunn, the artist, until 2017 when I dropped like chapter 23. And you know, Levels, when I first did Levels and I thought about the idea, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to maintain all of that, bro. Maintain that momentum. And since then, bro, we're here, 2021, Antisocial, 4 a.m. in Lauderdale. And people are listening to me, like, and that's like, they big listening to me, like, you know what I'm saying? I look at my plays and shit, I'd be like, what the fuck? And I'm not cocky about it, bro. I appreciate it all because I make music for myself, and I just give it to the world, bro, and they kind of take it how it is.
Me? That's why I tell artists, man, you make what you love, and those who it's meant for, it's gonna gravitate to it. Exactly.
So with that being said, you know, we're gonna be doing this every Saturday 11:30. You know what I'm saying? This is just a little intro, a little taste. Kind of mean, you know, didn't structure anything, just wanted to freestyle and say whatever I had on my mind. But next week we gonna have some guests on. We got like 40 people coming. Feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna be chopping it up with a lot of the homies from the hood that I'm not in the hood no more, but you know, I miss these niggas, you feel me? So we're going to be chopping it up with niggas in the hood, seeing their sides of the story, seeing their sides of life, you know, really chopping it up, you know. But everybody who listens to this and whoever don't listen to this, still appreciate you regardless. Feel me? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, of course. I want to say in regards to gaining and maintaining, it's, in a sense, I want people to focus on the maintaining. You can kind of gain some. It's not always hard to gain some. It's the maintaining part that can be real detrimental and stressful as shit. Like even me getting the studio, I mean, I always knew what I wanted to do, so it's the location. Getting the location, that was easy. All I do was get my bread right. So I got the location, but maintaining the location, making sure I got new clients coming in, this, that, and the third, that's what stuff gets tricky. And I think that applies to pretty much all walks of life, family, relationships. It's easy. You can gain something, but if you don't work to truly maintain it, you're going to lose all that shit.
Exactly. So, again, we checking out This was a Longer Than a Decade podcast. Should I reiterate the intro? I don't think I should do that.
Yeah, no, longer than a decade. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all listening.